Jacob and Jake from Team Insanity.
Yeah, yourself.
And today we're bringing you the Raza review
of our jerseys.
So first we're going to start off by talking about the company Raza and what it was like to order from.
RazaLife.com, by the way.
RazaLife.com. They were good to order from, recommend ordering from, because they have great jerseys.
Great customer service. If you have any questions, just call them up. There was a few hiccups that we had with them. They spelt my name wrong and some other stuff, but they fixed it. And they sent us a wrong size tech tee and everything. But other than that,
you can just keep asking them questions and calling them because they will.
They're helpful.
Yeah, we asked them a lot of questions. So first, to actually order from Raza, what we did is we gave we went for the bronze package, and that came with a tech tee, a barrel cover, a banner, a jersey, and a headband. So that's the bronze package. And that was $150 for each person.
Something like that. It was around there.
So there were 6 of us. So we all gave. Let's just say it was $150. We gave Nick the $150 from all of us. He put it on a credit card because you have to have the card for that. And once we got all the money, we ordered it and we went on the website, and they have great browse. They have a lot of stuff on the website.
We did semi-custom.
Yeah, we did kind of semi-custom. What you can do when you're on Raza is, like kind of like on our jerseys, you can see the design that's on it. And we did not make this design. It's one of the presets that they have. One thing that's cool about Raza, they have tons of presets, pages of them. You can look and decide which one you like. So don't just go on there and see the first one like, ooh, I like that one. Browse through all of them because there could be one that's better than the others. We had 3 that we liked or something like that, or 2 that we liked, and then we brought it down to the blue one, the kind of like Tron looking one. I just went with our colors, and it looks pretty cool, and it matches everything. So they have a lot of designs. It costs more money if you make your own design.
To go fully custom.
Fully custom. It costs more because they have to make it, and it'll probably take longer. So that's a cool thing about Raza.
It did take a very, very long time for them to get our stuff to us.
Yeah, even though we didn't fully custom, we just chose the preset, had our logo put on it, had our last name and number put on it, and get everything. It took about 3 months to actually get shipped here.
That. It took like 3 or 4 months.
We ordered like the 1st of May.
And there was like not many teams in front of us, so don't wait until 2 weeks later before your tournament and say, oh hey, let's all of us get some custom jerseys, because it won't work like that. So you want to be organized, get it in the off season, so you get it during the season and you can be ready to play. And yeah. That's about it for Raza.
That's about it. Like we said, they had good customer service. They screwed up a couple times, but they made up for it. We got a bunch of stickers and free beanies for everybody. And you see that like Jake and Nick wear the beanies all the time. So
pretty warm in Michigan.
That was pretty nice. All right, so that's enough talking about Raza. I had the barrel cover. I actually don't know what I just did with it.
Well, so the headband. This is the headband that you get. It's just a typical normal long headband if you've ever had a headband through anyone else. If you see me playing all the time, I still use my HK Army headband a little bit more. This is just like a little cloth on the inside of the headband. I find that my HK one is has a little bit more cushion and like the microfiber. It's like an actual microfiber. This is sort of like a cloth. The HK one soaks up sweat a little bit better, and I think it's a little bit more, it has more cushion to get more bounces. That's the only reason why I use my HK one over this, especially on like hot days and stuff. But if I'm not wearing my jersey or anything else, and if I'm just wearing a typical t-shirt or something, or I'm out reffing, I'm usually wearing this just to represent. And it's durable, it looks cool, it fits, it matches the jersey and everything. I mean, it's typical headband, but I do like my HK one just a teeny bit better.
So you got the same design that you got on your jersey. You got your logo right in the middle, and then you got a little Raza logo on the very right end side. Alright, so that's the headband. Very cool headband. Next you get a barrel cover. Usually it's got the little black tip on the end of it to shorten the length, but I think this one's mine.
Yeah,
and I don't know where it is, probably in the bag somewhere. So nice string. It's not gonna break.
Nice elastic.
Yeah, nice elastic.
And it's not like the cheap dye ones. If you guys have seen like my Proto Reflex rail unboxing and stuff, it's just like one single mesh little barrel cover. This is like it has another barrel cover on the inside where the tip is at. So your barrel tip, if sometimes you break through those cheap barrel covers after a year, or you shoot it once or twice and it breaks right through. That won't happen with these. They're a little bit of a thicker material. They're sewn well, and they're pretty overall made really well, and the elastic's nice too. So
yeah, so they're really durable. No one on our team has broken it yet. I've shot a couple balls into it. Like you said, there's a different there's like another set of barrel cover in there towards the end.
It's like sewn in there.
Yeah, it's like sewn in there. There's you can tell that's a little thicker on the end. So it's just more strength. You got your design and your logo on both sides. So that's the barrel cover.
This is the tech tees that we got. So this is like a really nice breathable t-shirt. The biggest way I can sort of describe this is if you guys have ever had like running shorts or like those Under Armour t-shirts, and it looks like someone took a needle or like a pin or something and they printed, this is what it looks like they printed it out, and then they took the needle or pin and just kind of perforated it, almost like a perforated edge. So you can actually see, it's nice and breathable. You can't really see it on camera. It's too fine, but it's too fine for the camera to get. But your eyes can definitely see it once you get it. If you might be able to see the little white stuff down here from the pack pulling on it. But these are really, really breathable, moisture wicking. These are awesome, and they keep you nice and cool for like when you're out in the hot desert like we are. In Arizona right now, or if you're playing in 90 to 100 degree weather and humidity in Michigan. These work really well, and Nick isn't here, but he says that he liked how breathable these are, and I agree. Yeah, so everyone likes how breathable these are, the tech tees.
And very comfortable. Same design, Stella logo on the front, nothing on the back. It's just
blank.
Just the side. You got Raza. Everything you have is going to have a Raza logo on it.
You can get it taken off, but
we didn't make custom. But there's a little Raza logo on both ends of the. But you know, it looks alright, especially with the design we have. Alright, so that's the tech tee, barrel cover, and headband. Now we're going to start with the jerseys.
This is what a lot of people like.
So this is the jersey. I'm not sure what size it is. It's medium, right?
I don't know. Mine's a large.
I don't know. I think mine's a medium. Very cool jersey.
You can tell the difference. This one slides. I do a lot of Superman slides. I'm on my chest a lot. I'm in the snake a lot. So you can tell the biggest thing that we notice is that these are harder to clean than other jerseys that we've owned. That's the biggest thing, that these are difficult to clean.
So like you said, you can definitely tell. Well, let's actually go on with the cleaning. On the back, it has your last name and number, and it's in white. And you can definitely tell that since it's in white, you can change the color, but it definitely stains. Compared to when we first got it, it was nice, clear, white, perfectly new. And now after a couple months of having it, I'm pretty sure the stains have been there for a while. The white letters and numbers are stained with dirt and paint. Well, not really paint, but
just
more
a lot of dirt.
A lot of dirt
and mud.
You can't see it from a distance, but up close you can tell it's pretty bad. It's pretty much lost its bright white and got more of a dark, crappy...
White in general for paintball is hard to clean, but I have to say that this faded really, really quick, especially like the first time that I played with this. I went to crew and I did a few snake dives, and ever since then, my chest has been faded on the black. It's just been...
Yeah, you can tell his is a lot more faded. Mine's a little... I mean, mine's not faded, but it's just got more stains on the white of the skull. But
he doesn't Superman slide, and my arm pads are darker than his.
And his has a recently on Sunday.
I just ripped it.
Just got a little rip from diving. Like I said, if you dive a lot, you're gonna have a little stainage, maybe a rip or two. But it's been a long time.
I clean this after every single day of playing, and I use some like Tide, I do some like spray shit or whatever to help get out stains. But it doesn't really want to work as well.
That's just interesting to see compared to someone who doesn't slide as much, someone who slides a lot. Mine still looks fine from a distance. If you look up close, you can still see the stains on the white. His, it's darkened because he slides, so that's something to look into, depending if you slide a lot. Alright, so let's go into the padding of the jerseys. To start, it's got shoulder pads, and this
You have
is
to buy this extra. It's
yep,
separate.
you have to buy all of it. It'll just come with a plain jersey with your logo and stuff. It won't have any padding or the half gloves.
Or your last name and number. That also costs.
Yep, that
an
also
extra
costs
$10
money.
or
So if you just want a plain jersey, you can get that. But if you want it custom with padding and stuff, if it was $150, that came with the gloves, the elbow padding.
The half gloves are like 10 or 15, and the pads are like another 10 or 15.
So you have these.
And these are great half gloves too, by the way.
You have these pads on your both sides of your shoulders, nice and a little bit thick. You get nice bounces off them.
I get a lot of bounces. I see when I'm running to a corner, up on the top by my neck area and you know on top of my shoulders and stuff. I get a lot of bounces right when I'm hitting that insert, right when I'm getting to that snake one. I notice I sometimes get clipped and it'll fly right off. It is great padding up high. The elbow pads, you know, they could have gone a little bit thicker. I've seen a lot thicker, better padded jerseys. And the half gloves are really padded too. I've gotten a lot of bounces where off the break, if I'm starting home, I put up my gun and I'm rolling my trigger, and sometimes, you know, someone running and laning and gunning or something will hit my hand and it'll bounce right off my hand. So I do get a lot of bounces off of these half gloves. So overall, the pads are good, and I would recommend the pads, especially if you're a nice snake diver and that kind of stuff, and you are diving in first, and you sometimes get those shots. Sometimes you do get clipped.
So overall, the pads are nice. Elbow pads could be a little bit thicker. I have gotten a bounce or two off them, but that's usually because I have the elbow pads.
Yeah,
I have
extra elbow
you
pads.
Actually have elbow pads. I think one time I went with elbow pads and I got a bounce off it like once. Half gloves are great. Recommend all the paddings and half gloves.
Breathability now. I have to say, in terms, this is the only breathable stuff is right here on the side. All this black stuff on the side.
It goes all the way under your arm and
under
through
your arm
sides.
all the way to the sides. Now I have to say I've had a lot more breathable of a jersey, and for the money that you pay, I really think that they could have made these a lot more breathable. That's what I have to say. I think they could have made them a little bit lighter, a little bit more breathable. The reason why is when I was holding the new dye jerseys and some of the new, even the new Vulcan jerseys and Empire jerseys and stuff, you know, you can literally see your hand. If I put my hand like underneath my jersey with the dye jerseys, I could see clearly my hand through there because it's so light and it's like so breathable that you can really see your hand, and they made it so light and breathable so you don't overheat when you're out there and that kind of stuff. I wish that the material could have been sort of like the Tech Tee that we showed you earlier, but like I said, I've had better breathing jerseys. Like my Vulcan jersey was so much lighter and more breathable than this, and I had about the same amount of padding. So, and even when I took the new dye jersey, I took it just like this and looked through it, and I could see the wall like 20 feet in front of me. And that's the kind of jersey that I want. I think that these are a little bit warmer of a jersey, and they could breathe a little bit better, especially we've been playing out here in the Arizona desert, and you know, 90 degrees. It does get pretty hot out there, so we're out there in our Tech Tee sometimes running around without the jerseys, so it does get hot. But you know, in Michigan we don't always have to worry about that. We only have to worry about that for maybe like 1 or 2 days out of the whole entire year, so it kind of works out for us. But like I said, if you're in a warmer climate, Texas, Arizona, California, anywhere like that, you're probably going to be overheating a little bit during like the hottest part of the day. I think that they could have made these a little bit more breathable, a little bit lighter, a little bit more see-through, that kind of stuff too.
One thing I kind of noticed, it's mostly because of the pads and stuff, but the jersey does feel a little bit heavy.
Once it's on you, you don't feel that bad.
Yeah, but like if you...
Once you hold it, like I held the dye jersey,
it was incredibly light,
and this feels way heavier.
So they are a little heavier. It's because the pads, just overall how it's made. But once you're on, you don't really notice it, and it just feels nice and comfy when you have it on.
So overall, the Raza stuff, if you are ordering for a team, that kind of stuff, we would recommend it. Now, are we going to be returning customers? Probably not, because we're going to go through a different place.
We may get, we're probably going to get another pair of jerseys later this year, next year, and we're probably going to order it from a different company. So.
Yeah, different company that has faster turnaround time, can get it to us a little bit quicker in the mail, and has a little bit lighter of a jersey and that kind of stuff, a little bit more breathability. But Raza is really easy to work with, especially if this is your first time making a jersey for a team. Maybe you guys just want, you're not, you know, like super serious, but you want to play 2 or 3 tournaments at your local field or something like that. Raza is an awesome company to go through. They're cheap, they're easy to work with. Well, they're cheaper than most companies, and you don't have to have a fully 100% custom design. If you have a logo, you can slap it on there, take off the Raza
And the
logo.
logo looks great on it.
It does look great. They do some amazing work. You get proofs, so if you want to know what it looks like before they ship it to you, they will show that to you. They'll send you a proof of the jersey so you know what it looks like, and you get up to like 5 proofs or 3 proofs or something. I can't remember, but it was enough for us. And you can move stuff around and have it however you wanted. So overall, Raza was a great company to work with. It was great for our first jerseys, and 10 out of 10 would bang. So
yep. Thanks for watching.
Yep.